thank you for joining. My name is Meera Hoffman, and in this video, I'm going to show you some wonderful techniques to help relieve back pain. We're really going to be focusing on opening up the entire back, but especially the neck and shoulders. So if you suffer from neck pain or headaches or migraines, these are going to be some great techniques that you can use to relieve those symptoms. So we'll go ahead and start coming into all fours. And you just want to make sure that your hands are stacked underneath the shoulders and that the knees are a little bit separated and underneath the hips. And we'll begin with just some gentle spinal warming with cat-cow. So inhaling, coming into cow as your head comes up, stomach drops. And exhale, curling the spine, tucking the tailbone, rounding the head, looking back towards your legs. And inhaling, letting the abdomen drop, bringing the head up. Exhale, coming into cat. Rounding the shoulders, tucking the tailbone. And do one more cycle, just really moving with your breath. So taking some nice deep inhalation as we come into cow. Really exploring the full length of flexibility throughout your spine. And exhale, rounding the shoulders, tucking the tailbone. Really letting the head drop, releasing all the tension in the neck. And coming back to neutral, we'll push our hands, extending them out. Just briefly coming into a little child's pose. This isn't so much in need of a relaxation break, but just giving the spine a chance to elongate and letting the head relax towards the ground. My knees are separated, so there's room for my abdomen. Taking a nice, full, deep breath here. On your next inhalation, slowly coming up, curling the toes under. We'll exhale, pushing into downward dog. So really pushing through your hands, extending the legs, letting the heels work down towards the ground, and really focusing on your breath as you're pressing into your hands and your feet. So as you inhale, really extending through the fingertips. Exhale, letting the head relax, letting the heels drop down towards the ground. If you want, you can slowly bend the right leg and knee in, shifting the weight to the left side. And slowly reversing, we'll extend the right leg, dropping the left knee in. Inhale and exhale, switching one more time. Inhale, extend the right and drop the left. Inhale, extending both legs. Exhale, letting the heels come down. And then we'll slowly inhale, starting to walk our feet up between the hands. So really taking your time to bring the toes all the way between the hands. Maybe your fingers don't reach the ground anymore, so you can bend the legs and let the head hang heavy. We'll take a nice deep breath here, inhaling deeply. And exhaling completely. I'm really focusing on letting your head be heavy here so all those muscles in the neck can relax. We'll take a little micro extension into the legs, still keeping The knees slightly bent, you can bring your hands down to your ankles or your shins. And exhaling again, just letting your head hang. If you want to gently turn it from side to side. And just letting all those little muscles in the neck get a little break. A nice little decompression and massage here, making some extra space. And we'll slowly begin to walk up. So inhaling nice and deeply, really getting some nice oxygen into your brain. You can walk your hands up your legs. Come into standing position. So we've had a nice little warm up and intro. We'll continue that throughout the body. So inhaling, bringing the shoulders up. And exhale, rolling them back and down. Do that 2 more times. Just moving slowly with the breath. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. So continuing that movement in the spine, we'll inhale the shoulders up. Exhale them back and down. Just really opening up the shoulders and neck. Inhaling. And exhale. One last time, moving at your own pace. Inhaling, rolling the shoulders up. And exhale, rolling them back and down. We'll continue with a few sun salutations just to get the blood moving, body warmed up. Slowly bringing your hands into prayer position in front of the heart. We'll inhale, reaching up, extending the arms. Exhale, float down, swan dive. Releasing the hands down to the ground, we'll bend the legs. Inhale, step the right leg back. Letting the right knee and the right top of the foot come down. Curl the toes under, we'll hold the breath, stepping the left foot back. Exhale, drop knees, chest and chin, and just doing as much as you can. Just moving at your own pace. We'll inhale forward into cobra. Exhale, push into downward dog again. We won't hang out here long, so inhale, step the right foot forward, helping it forward if you need to, dropping the right knee and the right top of the foot. Inhale, curl the left toes under. We'll exhale, step the left foot forward. Forward bend, letting the head hang. Inhale, reverse swan dive, coming up, reaching up, feeling those shoulders open. Exhale, bringing the hands down to prayer position in front of the heart. Inhale, reaching up and gently back. Exhale, swan dive forward, letting the head hang. Inhale, step the left foot forward, dropping the left knee. Hold the breath, curl the left toes, step the right foot back into plank. Exhale, drop knees, chest and chin. Inhale, slide forward into cobra. Exhale, push into downward dog. Letting the hands really extend. Inhale, step the left foot forward between the feet. Inhale, curl the right toes, and exhale, step the right foot forward. And inhale, extending the arms out, a reverse swan dive. We'll reach up and down. And exhale, come down. So we'll do a second round of sun salutations. I'm going to move a little bit faster, but if you were feeling like you were struggling to keep up, just do the best you can. It's not a race, and you can always just skip a couple poses and catch back up with us. So inhale, scooping the arms out. Exhale, palms into prayer position. Inhale, reach up, tucking the tailbone, reaching the hands up. Exhale, you can extend the arms or swan dive down. Inhale, step the right foot back, drop the right knee and the right top of the foot. Curl the toes and step the left foot back. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward and up into cobra. Exhale, push into downward dog, curling the toes. Inhale, step the right foot forward, bringing the toes between the hands. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Inhale, reaching up, extending, or reverse swan dive. Exhale, the hands down. Inhale and exhale in 1, prayer. Inhale in 2, reach up and back. Exhale in 3, forward fold. Inhale in 4, step the left foot back. Hold the breath in 5, step the right foot back. Exhale in 6, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale in 7, cobra. Exhale in 8, downward dog. Inhale in 9, left foot forward. Exhale in 10, right foot forward. Inhale in 11, reaching up and back. And exhale in 12. Separating the legs about hip width apart. We'll just take a couple breaths in Tadasana, letting our heart rest. You want to bring your hand to your chest and just focus on deep breathing. And on your next inhalation, we'll slowly raise the arms. Exhale, starting to bend down as far as you can and helping yourself down to the ground slowly. So we'll go ahead and come to lay down on our backs. And we're going to come into a series of bridge poses. And this is going to strengthen the low back, but also stretch the neck, opening up the back of the neck. So laying with your palms alongside your body, palms facing down. We'll bend the legs, bringing the feet to the ground. The knees are bent up into the air. So we'll begin just by exploring this motion, moving nice and slowly. Inhale, just begin to tuck your hips so you can see that I'm starting to pull my pelvis kind of in, engaging the abs. Slowly putting weight into my feet as I push my hips up into the air. You can see my spine starting to come off the ground. So if this feels good here, you can just hang out and take a breath or two. Inhaling deeply into the abdomen. Exhaling, maintaining that lift. Allowing your mind to relax. And exhale, slowly rolling down one vertebra at a time. Just taking a moment to slowly enjoy the sensation of your spine coming into contact with the floor. If you want, you can bend the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a nice little hug by wrapping your hands around your legs. Maybe you can wrap around the shins, or maybe you're just grabbing behind the hamstrings. And then we'll come back into our bridge setup pose for round 2. So again, palms facing down, arms alongside the body. Feet are separated about hip width apart. So inhaling, slowly starting to engage the abs, lifting the pelvis off the ground. And again, if you're comfortable staying here, or maybe you have limited mobility in the shoulders, this feels good. If you want, you can continue pushing and really extending the hips up towards the sky. Taking some nice deep breaths here, you can start to see that I'm really engaging the legs, pressing into the hands. So variation 2 really coming up, or variation 3, you can clasp the hands beneath your body. And I might slowly work the shoulders open a little bit more. So sticking with what feels comfortable to your body, taking those nice deep abdominal breaths, expanding the abdomen and chest and lungs. Holding for as long as feels comfortable. Allowing your neck to soften, your face to soften. And slowly releasing the hands if they're bound. We'll exhale, gently rolling the spine down, making contact with the floor. Inhale, bringing the knees into the chest. And we'll just roll from side to side again. A nice counter stretch to the bridge pose. Nice little massage from the ground. And then we're going to slowly rock up to a seated position. So you can rock back and forth if that feels comfortable, or just slowly make your way up to a seated position. We're going to come into Janu Surchasana, which is like knee to head pose. It's a forward bend. So bringing your left foot into your right thigh. The left leg's bent, the right leg's extended. And I like to untuck any flesh from underneath my sits bones just to give myself a nice little stable support there. We'll inhale, lengthening the spine, and exhale, folding over the right leg. So grabbing on wherever your hands reach. Maybe you only come down to the shins, that's fine. Maybe you can reach your ankles or your toes. Really just working with your body. Yoga is not about prestige or vanity. It's really just working with where you're at today and breathing deeply into this stretch. So inhaling, allowing your spine to drift up and lengthen a little bit, and exhale, folding a little bit deeper. My toes of my right foot are pulling back towards my head. I'm really trying to release any tension in the neck as I do this. Encouraging those muscles to disengage and let go. On your next inhalation, we'll come up, reversing the way that we entered the pose. Exhale the hands down. And we'll slowly switch legs. So extending the left leg out. I'm going to untuck any flesh from the sits bones. Bringing the right sole of the foot into the inside of that left thigh. We'll inhale the arms up and exhale, bending from the waist, then the mid torso, then the upper torso. Letting the hands come down wherever they reach. And then immediately just focusing on our breath as we breathe nice and deeply, inhaling, maybe gently extending the spine, and exhaling, allowing ourselves to fold a little bit deeper. Again, being mindful that our head can really relax in this pose. You can let the mind drift. Last breath here. And inhale, slowly coming out, lifting the hands up, and exhale the hands down. While we're here, we're going to come into Ardha Matsyendrasana, which is our seated half spinal twist. So I'll begin by extending the right leg and then bending the left. I'm going to step the left foot over to to come to the outside of this right leg. So already I'm getting a nice little lengthening in the spine. I can kind of grab hold of my legs to really encourage the spine to straighten. We're going to release the hands, and I'm going to bring the left hand behind my body. The right hand, I'm going to inhale and reach up, really extending the spine. And exhale, I'm going to begin to twist, starting from my low back into my mid back, into my upper back and neck. So you can see I brought my right hand or right elbow to the outside of the left leg. Now this is a fun little pretzel twist, and it really helps release the muscles throughout the back. And taking a nice deep breath here as you look over and gaze out past that left shoulder. And as you exhale, maybe seeing if you can twist just a little bit further. Not forcing your body, but just giving it the opportunity, encouraging it. Not a lot of weight in your backhand, it's really just to encourage the length of your spine. And we'll inhale slowly, untwisting, lifting the right hand up, and exhaling it down. We'll release the legs and switch. So now left leg is extended, right leg is bent, and I'm stepping the right foot to the outside of the left leg. Right hand comes to the back side. You can see I'm starting to lengthen my spine here. Inhale the left arm up, and exhale, twisting from the low back, then the mid back, then the upper back, as your left arm comes to prop itself on the outside of that right leg. Deep breaths here. Seeing if you can bring your palm all the way down to the ground on that right hand. Keeping that shoulder down. Inhaling nice and deeply. And exhaling, allowing yourself to twist just a little bit further if it feels good. Last breath here. And we'll inhale, reaching the left arm up, slowly untwisting. And exhaling the arm down. We'll extend both legs forward. And again, I'm going to untuck any flesh from the sits bone, and we'll come just into a nice forward bend, seating. So inhaling the arms up, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, bending from the waist, and then the bend back, and then the upper back. Letting the hands come to fall wherever they may be. Your toes are pulling back towards your head to engage the front of the legs. As you inhale, maybe you curl out and straighten the spine a little bit. And exhale, allow yourself to fold a little bit deeper. Allowing the neck and shoulders to really relax in this pose. Being compassionate and kind with yourself, even if it feels like your judgment is seeping in and maybe saying, oh, you're not bending as far as you can. It's okay. Just be kind with yourself. Maybe you have some stuff going on. Maybe your body's not as flexible as it was yesterday. And just keep on the path. Stick with the practice. Taking one nice long last breath here. On our next inhalation, extending the arms up Reaching up, we'll exhale the hands back behind us with the fingers pointing away from us. We'll inhale and lift the hips up, putting weight into the hands and the heels. And exhale, allowing the head to come back if that feels comfortable. Taking some nice deep breaths here. Opening up the front of the neck. And exhale the hips down. Slowly bringing the weight off the hands. So those were some really amazing poses to help open up your neck and shoulders, help mitigate those headaches and migraines that may affect you. Again, my name is Meera Hoffman. Thank you for joining. And please favorite this video so you can come back to it and watch it again. And subscribe to the Psyche Truth YouTube channel. We have thousands of videos to help empower you in your journey on health and wellness. Thank you and have a beautiful day. Namaste.